Skeeter. Slot receivers, Nate. My user linebacker. Slot corner. Thirty and 7. 3,000 yards. 1,300 yards from me. Davy Jones Locker. Tight end. Dog. Ay, ay, ay. Just in time. Hey, it's alright. We didn't even run out the tunnel yet. Hold up. I had to put my hood on. He just said he went to go walk his dog. I have no idea. Thanks. Look at his season stats. "101 carries, 500 something yards. Oh, 9 touchdowns though, so he probably gets it in the red zone a lot. Yeah. This is his fast receiver. His really fast receiver is Kingston. Yeah, but he gets sacked a lot. Kingston is his real fast receiver. I think it's Kingston. Let me double check. Yeah, Kingston is the fast one. I also have to be wary of his sub linebacker. He has a safety. This is his starting safety. So when he comes out in that nickel package, his free safety is going to be this guy back there, and he's slow as fuck. So I gotta and he's tall, so I should be able to point him out pretty, you know what I'm saying? He said he's loading up. Yeah, he's on. Probably setting up stream. No, I lost to Boise State 2 seasons ago. No, the first. Oh no, I meant like since the restart. No, this is like my 4th. I beat somebody, and then I played Miami. Oh no, I lost to Glow in that conference championship, and then I beat Miami in the playoffs, and then I lost. And then I beat Glow in the conference championship when I was in Wisconsin. I lost to Penn State. And then 2 seasons ago, I lost to Boise State in the conference championship when I was at Boston College. Here we are. So I'm 1-2. CCs. Pretty sure. Nice. Pretty sure TCU beats Baylor in the conference championship, and I will win. Yeah. No, because TCU plays Baylor in the conference championship. So I'm pretty sure if TCU wins and I win, then I'll play below. Florida. Look at Florida sneaking in there too. Fucking Florida's 8-4. Yeah, and he's in my conference, and he's only 4-3 in the conference. He's number 4 in the conference. He said search. Nine five four. Be live. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tactician. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. Peekaboo.
Welcome everyone to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Let's get it.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now.
So he's walking his dog.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
He'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line.
Didn't work out.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the tackle.
Thought he was going to break off the block for one out there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Mm-hmm.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Skate.
Gone
all the way.
Looks
like an inside.
What a cannon he's got.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
And work.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the
I
back.
sure did. Fuck.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down.
I threw it.
He's
there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit.
Thought I had it. Fucking blocked my running back.
To be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
It's a great
throw.
Oh my God.
4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down.
What the fuck was that?
So far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing.
Can't believe we just fucking dropped that.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
That'll be a loss.
Over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Takes the toss and heads left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Good hit.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Long enough and good. He breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time. So let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Hand off to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by the defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Fucking
It's a
ski.
big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion.
Oh.
Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hands off to the left. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. He's a wide open receiver, complete. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's
Shut
one
up.
of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third
He doesn't.
down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Davy Jones.
And a big game before he goes
They
out
hit.
of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot.
That's Davy
Great
Jones right there.
acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds
Reagan.
a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offense?
Ask Rick about Reagan. He knows all about him.
We're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this
Davy
defense.
Jones. Come on.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Well, that's an
2-6.
example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
I'm still baffled that dude dropped that ball on third down. That was a perfect play. It's right in his hands, too.
Out of the back of the end zone, the offense will start at the 25.
On to the next. Yeah, I dropped it 3rd and 21. Beautiful play call. It really was. Yeah, it wasn't like an animation like he hit me, like he just ran into me.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off.
Yeah, it's Billy.
35. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
It's always my fault,
Just a
man.
great play
Fucking
by the
idiot.
running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the
Get him.
shotgun, it's a handoff.
There is Billy.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It was a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the
Hey,
second
Jones.
play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it.
What about to be a pick?
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, what a play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit
Hey,
to the
yo.
calling the right play at the right time.
It did,
The
but
receiver
damn.
finding the hole in that zone.
What are you talking about? Hey, yo.
To keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield.
I'm never doing that play again.
Touchdown, BYU.
I thought.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him up to 3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
You're a funny guy.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Plenty of time.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to find room. It's Jones.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid to line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming.
You fucking caught that one, though. Fucking caught that one, though. Reed made up for it.
Bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here.
Oh, my God.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit,
Yep.
got rid of the football. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Jones. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Awesome college quickly to the line of scrimmage. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Do it behind him. Seventh play of the drive coming up.
No.
Down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this
No.
out. So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call.
Offensive pass interference? Not even a legal man downfield? No, dude. Oh, I just hit the wrong button.
Second down play coming up.
Fuck.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out.
Oh my god, dude.
He stepped in front of that bullet.
He's gonna take it back and score.
Some blockers here. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopefully the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
I sure did.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Let's see go on the move, launching deep.
Fucking Nate Johnson. Have faith in your boy, baby.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation.
Throw it up to number 3, man.
Job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender.
It's all my games.
34. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle.
This is my other linebacker. Where the fuck
midfield,
are you?
all the way down to the 34-yard line. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. They're going to run it here.
I'm like, why are my linebackers nowhere to be found every fucking
The offense will
time I
quickly
run
spend
the
a
ball?
timeout here after the play.
Nothing better than an offense on
I mean,
first down to be able to
holy
pick
shit.
up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking right, this one caught. Both of your heads out of bounds.
I mean, he's only got 4 seconds.
To move the chains, first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the return
Tight end getting fucking 50.
here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the one
Every time it's my fault, man. I fuck up every time.
Line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh!
It's intercepted.
Oh!
Sniffed out the screen.
Oh, the big boy!
Big takeaway.
Tungan Grogru! Pick six to the DT! What a play!
Touchdown, Boston College.
Tungan Grog, whatever. Let's go.
Completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running
Wow.
back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point puts him in front by one. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Wow, he threw it off his offensive line's helmet. That's nuts.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Good shit.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete.
Indeed.
Defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The Cougars will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon.
Oh, my God.
And the punt
Great
will
punt.
just bounce out of bounds.
Tap back in. You heard me?
Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can you keep it going here? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here.
This should work.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Didn't work.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Georgie.
Looking to scramble.
Georgie. Get out.
At the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
He was there.
Man, this quarterback can
I
play
just
the game.
fucking
He can
saw
throw,
the hole.
as we see here, he can run the football. The
I
defense
fucking
does
saw the
everything
hole
that
and
they
took
need to
off,
with
feel
the
me?
pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how
Yeah,
he
he
can
does.
slip out of the
6'5".
back of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
No, we just
Good
can't
for a
keep it
3-yard
going.
gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, he saw it. Go, Nate.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. That's a big gain
Go,
before
Nate's
he
a
goes out
beast.
of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
He
Chris,
saw
all
it.
week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make
Gotta be
some
quicker than
adjustments to
that.
their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
Wide circle those ways. I mean, his user there.
Down here in the red zone on first down.
Skeet,
The
skeet. Yep.
defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
My boy.
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Go, Nate. You block. Let's go. Great fucking little shove block, Davy Jones.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Boy, great job
Luke
here
Johnson
finding
just
him
shrugging
again.
him off.
That's his second touchdown
Pat, hit him with your
reception in
play.
his football career.
Your second favorite play.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they
Your
give
favorite
us
one.
another
Tackle
chance to
over.
bring this one back.
Tackle over.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35.
Fucking
A
damn.
big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Try to
Every
fucking
now
power
and then we
back.
see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job.
You're not
Right?
trying.
Back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what.
He is.
They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball
Like he's
can
doing
break
it.
off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Will we? Find out. It is.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move,
Oh my
looking
fuck.
deep,
How,
and he'll get there. Touchdown. BYU.
where's the fucking pressure? He's just rolling out. I contained him.
So they get the touchdown. Now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And we're able to get him down.
Go.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. Makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Kick bounces out
There
back
is.
to the end zone for a touchback.
When I score.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown.
Davy Jones.
stop at the 36.
Or spun right in there.
To move the sticks.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. QB to the tight end for a completion.
Matt Reagan.
Hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, he has such great size.
I was thinking about it.
Play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Handoff heading left. That's a strong stiff arm.
Put it back, Davy Jones.
Down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space, and he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
That was
Pick
even
up
baby.
is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The back's got it on a counter.
Oh.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Give me a block. Damn.
Pick up the first down.
Probably put on conservative.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Oh.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They come up on 2nd down now. Testing the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Oh, yeah, that's what this call is. My bad. I've been waiting to do this, but...
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Receiver in motion now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Davy Jones.
Up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late
I'm gonna
in the
fuck with
game.
him. I'm gonna fuck with him.
Continue to roll.
I'm gonna fuck with him.
1st down and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Damn. Took a yard.
Stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Left.
On the run, it's Jones.
Forward.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. Late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Boston College. This offense
There it is.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so
The
worried
dagger.
about this pass game and this quarterback that
The
you're
knife
soft up front
in the
and it
heart.
costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
You know how many times it's happened to me?
And that one will bounce
Just about.
out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback.
Damn near. Tough.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side.
Finally, we hit
The
it.
receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fires it to the
Oh,
wide out.
come on.
Oh, nice play by the defender.
Give me a
Got
pay.
hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
Shut up.
Oh, he tosses it back. Bringing pressure. Took contact
On
on
the left
throw.
side, he was just.
And it's incomplete.
That was
Even on a
crazy.
1st down throw, he was under some heavy
Crazy he
pressure.
had that in his
I
audibles.
talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete.
Bounced in.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position.
Yeah,
Maybe the
maybe that's what he's
quarterback
doing.
safety
Why trade weak?
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Picked off.
And it's picked off in the end
User
zone.
alert. We finally got one.
Going the
Go.
other way, can they catch him?
Go. Ah.
Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff,
GG's
find
Ncaa.
out how they fare against